On time for your rush. One time. Not casted by Chad, Henry, and Alex, but they are listening, I'm sure.
I know, Trace, if you started to really nail your Aussie accent down, I think we could fool a couple of people. But let's see, OG trying to pull the wool over the eyes of Vitality with a fast A play now. And RPK emerging from his little hidey hole actually gets put in the ground. Masuta has taken this round into his own hands and locks it in with 3 round up. But there's the response from RPK up in the apartments, pushed down through the short side, and it's ESET to give them 1 kill. Valde going to come in with one of his own. And this A site now belongs to OG.
Zywoo cut off by utility on long once again, and here comes the push. Oh, that's messy.
Molotov goes down, and that's going to buy him a little bit of time. They'll smoke it. His man down in the pit going to have to try and come up a little bit later in the round. Zywoo doing a good job of locking down the bomb site right now. Mantu in with the response. Does manage 1, but he's going to get himself 3 more, and Zywoo's not prepared to let that happen.
But you got to make do with what you got. 5-1, the guns are out, and Vitality, I like this call. They know OG have waited so long for this full buy, and they want to just end it before it even begins. Shox might be able to do so, but great shot from Valde. Quick reaction as he follows up to Zywoo at the top of middle, trying to escape and failing to do so. It's a fast-paced round towards the A site.
Yeah, RPK and Apex, the brunt of this round now falling on their shoulders, and they've got to deliver. Apex is just hiding. Are they going to check for him? FBK certainly will, and that's Apex mopped up almost immediately. Masuta now, the last man in the hot seat for Team Vitality, and he's a long way away from getting anything done.
This molly could end the life of the man tucked in the corner. It is Alexi B, not wanting to go 0-7. Might have to smoke that one out. He's just sitting in the fire. He will finally smoke it off, but Masuta can finish him off with a grenade. Oh dear, James Bond has entered the server, and Masuta doubles up. Great confidence and aggression on the CT side. Shox even doing it once more, and now it's all on the lurk of Issa. Too far away to have any impact into this B site play.
Yeah, can he find anything? RPK's dinked him on the first peak, so not in this round. A 6th on the board. You know, all these decisions that you're trying to make come into fruition in the round never even get a chance. But there's an opener. Surprise, out of the round.
That will get you back on the board. That will get you feeling a lot better about yourself. But Masuta doesn't want it to last too long. He gets Alexa B up top of the car and backs off. RPK hears him come up short. Look at it again. RPK wants to do it to him. He wants to get aggressive. He gets caught this time. And his teammate dinked up on the site. RPK is gone. Shox has to do it all, but he's too low to stand the test of time. Valde finishes him off. The CZ's getting entries for OG. But are they going to be able to hold on to the post plant?
Yeah, this just got extremely interesting on the back of OG, finding some kills and some success, finally giving themselves a chance in the round. Mantu's going to grab one on Apex. Just Masuta. M4 in hand, got a kit, and he's also got to save this weapon. He's going to go ahead and head out to B.
Vitality, they've got the read on this situation. They know what's going on. These players at the B site have just got to buy time, and they've done more than that. They've turned this into a more than winnable round. Alexa B gets caught trying to grab the bomb.
Oh, again, Shox pushing mid. He's not alone. This time he's joined by his entire goddamn team. There's only one man on B. They're holding this. They're watching the smoke. Valde is so ready, and they're going to get the kill in B as well. If OG commit, that's the round done. That's a sight under their hand. And Vitality realize it. Instead of continuing this mid push, they full rotate through CT spawn. There's still going to be OG here, who were slow to react on this kill. Rather grouping, and now they're walking into a stack. This could still fall apart for OG. A 5-on-3 into the entire team of Vitality.
Oh boy. Talk about going through the blender. Well, here's the boost onto Apex. He's about to get a whole lot of information. 1, 2, 3, make it almost 4. Mantu there to solve some of the problems OG faced in this round. Now just Issa.
Wow. And they close out the 3-on-5. Ridiculous scenes.
There's
Vitality.
a boost going on here.
Oh dear, yes, could get messy. Apex is just dodging it though. They're going to boost themselves up as well, avoid the noise cues. And BK has killed a man over towards A, but that's not done much other than stall these rotations out. Masuta needs to hold the line. He got caught with a Molotov, fire in the water, and Apex has got to do it all on his own now. He can't hold much longer. OG 4-on-2. This has got to be a 4th round. They can't afford to throw this one away.
Well, we come to a little bit of a calm before the storm. Zywoo looking to make his presence known. AWP there just outside of boost. Meanwhile, RPK can't seem to maneuver himself with the bomb site, and neither can Zywoo.
Masuta running on up towards the top of Banana. Valde gets the information and runs the hell away. OG, they kept the majority of these players back in the speedway to allow for a fast rotation. But will that be enough to win them the round? Right now, it's not looking like it. We need some heroics, and ESET will deliver exactly that. 2-on-2 now.
OG are both going to be coming in from the main side. They were to pull water. There's the peek. There's the one tap from Shoxy. Can't get it done on MBK. 1v1. MBK on 31 HP, taps the bomb, looks around anxiously for RPK. And well, he finds him, but it's not the answer he was looking for. Zuxi Vitality pick up a 12th.
The mid-take, only one man here. MBK, though, holding the line, taking down Shox, the man who replaced his position in Vitality back in September.
It's true. Storylines all over the place with these two teams.
Right now, it's no revenge match for MBK. They are getting wrecked. Vitality, they want to keep up the pace, keep up the fight as they run into the B side. Smoke is up, Alexa B is above, and he can get one before he drops. Apex even follows with an entry, and now B has been conceded. It's going to have to be a retake for OG. They've got the kits, they've got the grenades, but Mizuta has an advanced position, and they are not ready.
Oh, they check it. And MBK is able to get the trade. At least leaves this doable now for OG. If they lose it, they're up against map point with no money heading into this following round. So there's also going to be a bit of a temptation maybe to even consider holding onto these rifles if the kills just don't present themselves. But I mean, at that point, you're staring at an 11-round comeback. So it's probably just not going to happen. They've got to give it a go. This is one of the best chances they've had. And it gets swept away from them. ZywOo and Apex to solidify map point between Vitality.
Anyway,
I
moving
don't
forward.
remember it going down that way, but all right.
Mantu's going to get a peek down the middle. Is going to spot just a ton of Vitality players running right up there. Enough to scare them off a little bit. They're going to re-aggress the position through the smoke, reoccupy it. But it doesn't matter. Vitality have already tucked tail and ran off to B.
Alexa B's flashing Valdi back into this position here, so we're going to see a forced fight for OG. This is a big one. He's going to get a lot of information off of this as well, so Valdi needs to find a kill.
Oh, but instead, the timing on the flashbang push is just never there for OG. And Valde gets caught with no assistance from his teammates in that forward position. Shox now going to hide down here in this little hole on Banana. They flash through. Shox is fully blind, and MBK will manage that one. Mantu nearby to deal with ZywOo over in top Banana. He does have a kit as well, so OG have got a little bit of time to play around with. That kit on Banana, maybe not ideal if this kill comes in favor of Vitality. That's something OG are going to have to try and grab. Apex up on this boost is the man really trying to solidify this round. Flashed out into the open. RPK somehow, it looks like he's the bait in this bait and switch, but instead he just annihilates everyone. They force him out from his cage, and maybe they wish they didn't, as that leads to their demise. Vitality, they go 1-0 up in this series. Team Vitality grouping on up over in the lobby, and this has got a fast door play written all over it. Alexa B armed with a CZ and a dream, and this man is looking to realize those dreams. MBK comes in with another. OG are off to a good start here. ZywOo and Shox, a man down. Issa dropping the bomb on the back of ZywOo. And now leave Shox alone, but he's caught a timing. He was already far too deep. Mantu just checked outside and assumed that it was clear. He has gone back to keep an eye on it. Shox. Nope, actually, I've decided against it. Not going to go up there, and with good reason. Uh-oh, Issa getting dealt with. Shox doesn't even have armor behind this Glock, so you'll note that Mantu's moved back into heaven to come in for that peak, and that is a big bit of decision-making from him and the right decision to make. Oh, MBK is trying to play with timing, and RPK.
Oh dear, head hitbox from behind. That was
scary.
Always weird.
It's one of the horrible ones as well, because MBK obviously swivels, so his head just changes location by a pixel, and that almost costs Team Vitality dearly. Valde down here towards B has a crossfire with Mantu over at ramp. Might not matter though, because Shox and Masuta have gone ahead and actually just slaughtered everybody else. And they're waiting for the response from OG in every one of these rounds. This is going to condition OG to have to play very, very turtled up in these bomb sites. And so Vitality try and throw this curveball in with a fast A play, and they have managed to do a little bit of damage. It's Alexa B still up on top of the hut that helps solidify that round for OG. They'll keep the lead in their favor, 4-3. Outside smoke's going back for Team Vitality, and they are going to look to try and use them this time. It's the standard ones to cross into secret, but MBK is here again. Will it be more success for him? This time the answer is no. ZywOo gets that kill, and MBK never really gets a hard definition on how many players have gotten on down. Alexa B gets fed to the wolves. Thus far, they've only seen ZywOo and Shox, but now it becomes all too clear. Oh dear, that's a very awkward exchange there for everyone involved, but it's ZywOo with a hat-trick. 3 kills in this round.
Gonna look towards the ladder, elect not to go directly up there, and this has been a good idea, a good read from Vitality. They just traverse, find the upper site for free, rent-free even, get the bomb down.
Make them feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, the only problem
when we get to the late round, you can see how that read was so great. They went back up to the top site.
The only problem with that is, as we've seen, right, in the early rounds of this first half, at least, Vitality were holding for this aggression. Now, in this round, MBK goes out towards outside, and with him already crossing past Shox and then Shox getting dropped, this has gone massively in favor of OG. Mantu comes in with some ramp aggression.
This is their best bet. There are only 2 players inside of A right now. There's a third in the heaven. That's MBK. He's going to be allowed to rotate quick. So it's actually Hellbound, which gives even more chances, even more opportunities the way of Vitality. Valdi can come up the vent with that smoke and be a real problem. Alexibi in the gap, finds one, and Mizuta looking the wrong way will get dropped by Issa. It's an 8th round. Flawless for OG again. Sees this utility landing. Molotov can cut off half the time of the smoke, and he times it pretty well, but that does leave a bit of a gap. It goes deep, and they can cross close to the shield, the wall. Down to B, Mantu. You want to play a timing shot? He will hold his nerve for the time being, but he might get a fight instead. There's a good flash, forces him back, allows RPK to get close, but he goes back turn, sees a barrel, and that could be the kill. There it is, RPK finding an advantage for Vitality, and that's a massive rotate kill as well. Mantu was about to drop B on ramp, I imagine, so now B is open for the taking. No one lower, and RPK is even going upper just to throw more spanners in the works. The bomb's about to get planted on B.
What?
My goodness, RPK has sold this so well, and I mean, he just keeps on delivering. They've got the B site, bomb now going down, and OG, they do everything right in response to RPK's aggression. They take lobby control, they pressure the other areas of the map, and they get a bit of a picture as to where this play could be coming in from, and it is just RPK's presence single-handedly that denies every one of those rotations on the back of the information.
Here's Apex. Lining up in the crosshair, now the jig is up. Valde has been spotted, but I don't think they're going to make him pay for it unless he backs right on in, up into Shox. So let's see.
Oh.
Shox can't land it, does have to drop, and ultimately loses his life, so does Valde.
But right now, he's aggressive in hut. This is a great angle.
Yeah, super aggressive, Hugo. Look at that. AWP in the hut just sat up shop right almost inside of the lobby.
Oh.
Not quick enough for Zywoo. The one that knows all the angles, knows all the timing, knows it all. And that was why he was the top-rated player last year. This is looking more and more like a 6th round here for Team Vitality. Alexibi, Issa, and Valde looking to defend the OG honor here in the last round of the half.
That's a good nade from Alexibi. That could have found Shox, but doesn't manage to do so. It's actually not done anything here to Vitality. They'll get into the garage. They sit with this 2-man advantage. They know that right now all the pressure is on OG, and Shox was just homed in on that secret position, waiting for this rotation. Alexibi has gone out through the main smoke and has put this back into a 2-on-2. They're looking to deal with him, and Zywoo, well, put a stop to the madness. Issa now alone.
2 guns versus 1. I don't know about you guys, but that doesn't seem to equate out.
Vitality is setting up to trade, which is what makes it so hard for Issa. It's not like he's going to get given a free kill and they can smoke the bomb and play the mind games. Nope, they're both on the site. They're both ready. It's a fast ramp play for 3. Mizuta is waiting in the wings. He's going to have to give it up, though, after a couple of shots because they are in high supply. That being OG players down towards B. Actually, 5. Alexibi going to come in late to the party. All the utility is now gone for OG. They've got to win the fight, and Masuta's already started off. Great trade, but they don't expect Shox here in the corner. He gets 2 before he falls. It's still going to be a mess. It's still going to be up in the air as we find a 2-on-2. OG with control of lower, but no plant just yet.
RPK spamming the smoke, gives up his position. Oh, I thought he would have seen Issa there and has to turn back around. RPK holds his own under the pressure, and Masuta is there to double up as well.
Yeah, you kill your teammate, and you are just screwed for the next few rounds. No longer an issue, luckily. Oh.
What could they hope to do stacked up against these 5 AKs of OG?
Oh my.
How does Shox win that? He knew Issa was there from the beginning of the round and just holds it the whole time. Vitality, they might just 4-man save. That's what it's looking like. They're not even going to give this round a look in.
Uh-oh. Oh, Mizuta's going down B because they think it's a heavy outside play. ZywOo's going to get caught off, but he does spin out of the position, saving his own life. That could have gotten very dangerous. Vitality for a second thought it was a heavy commitment behind those lower smokes. Issa is still waiting in the same position he was last round, and Mizuta's come back up to surprise Hello as he takes a kill and a half. Apex will finish the job, and he'll even drop the bomb with 2. Issa with a late lurk, and you know Shox is ready for him. Back-to-back rounds here for Shoxy. I mean, that's the difference of being ready for a lower take as well, and that's because of the smokes. Remember when Alexi B kills Mizuta and then runs B? There's no one there for Vitality, but this time they have 3 lines of defense towards that B bomb site. So, yeah, pace is good for Vitality, rotations are in order, and Shox has taken the advantage once again.
Now, Vitality are rotating players toward this side of the map. 2 guys at ramp. That's an important thing to bear in mind for Masuta, who's going to have his work cut out for him. ZywOo actually comes rotating in. In fact, everyone does for Vitality. There's a bomb plant going down, and ZywOo does put a stop to it. RPK comes in the meantime. OG, they thought this site might have a couple of players on it, but it's got all the Vitality all over it, and Valde gets shut down.
This is here, though. This time, Brothers in Arms going to play together. Shots getting baited in by the Molotov thrown by Issa, and Alexa B finds him. That's a good combo for OG. For the first time in a while, they have a man advantage. Players were going to hit the ramp room, but they're going to bail off of this cool, off of this kill. And Apex could be in hot water as he's getting wrapped through the main smoke. Alexa B trying to double down, but RPK is still here on the site, and he could deal with a push.
A lot of responsibility on his shoulders right now. RPK, the tank, comes to life. Oh, only down to the USP versus MBK, and he's not able to make it work. Perhaps unsurprisingly, Masuta left to clutch this one out in a 1v3.
He's now 22 and 16.
Yeah, he's top of the entire server. So he's had a real turnaround, and it's another opening duel won by Alexa B.
Yeah, he's had 7 multi-kill rounds this map, and this could be his 8th if he finds just one more. It's going to be a top-site split for OG. Fast pace, RPK, oh dear, he does so much damage through the gap and the hut, but he doesn't get a single kill, and that might force a save from Vitality. But let's see what they can do with this one, right? ZywOo on the AWP and Apex on the Chug, looking to make OG look like a mug. But that's easier said than done with the pace that OG have been showing in this T side. I've loved how fast some of these rounds are. Look how quickly they get towards Secret. And with the flashbangs being so good, the player in Garage has no idea. Shox now is not even in the round as MBK takes him out. ZywOo needs to hit this shot. He needs a 5-on-4, back to a 4-on-4. He delays the re-peek in the Molotov, and he gets away with a kill, dropping towards B. Low health, but a 4-on-4, an opportunity. And Alexa B's been so good at finding these little picks, finding these kills on rotation up into that top site. Don't know where ZywOo got that kill on, but he'll take it. Alexa B opens up on A, and they might just turn around. OG don't want this B site. They're going to avoid ZywOo for the time being as they get control towards Heaven as well. No one on A right now, but Apex needs to hold his own.
Oh, Masuta almost catches on, and now they know there's a man in heaven. Big chunk, deliver. Apex, only 1 kill, and ZywOo in the hot seat in this clutch. That wallbang was through the vents, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, dear.
35 points of health. He's going to give it up. A 15th now to OG. Map point in their favor. Yeah, Masuta here, tucked in this close right-hand corner. Now, we've seen some big moments delivered from this position, but MBK is quick to flick back around. And now the B site, well, it belongs to OG. There were no early rotations. Apex is going to be this first man on the scene. He hears them break the glass, and he will answer back with 1. Any more to follow up from Apex would be huge, and he's able to take down not just 1, but 2.5.
The bomb's planted, though, and it's a retake for Vitality. This is up against Matt Point, and Valdi's got a flank to kill the point man that is ZywOo. He's ready for it, but he misses a shot. Oh, dear. It's getting scary. He's getting wrapped. Alexi B finished off the job. Low HP. Almost gets blown up by a teammate's grenade. 11 health the difference, and now RPK and Shox with just about the same. Need to do more with less. It's man 2 above the site to close out the map, and we're going to a third. Ladies and gentlemen, Dust 2 is just around the corner.
I'm going to go ahead and throw down these cross smokes to get them up and over. But to get into the site, you've got to get past RPK and Shox.
Ooh, quite the skirmish here along. 5 OG players here. This is going to be just a battle of the ages with these pistols. So far, so good. Oof. Shox going down. That's not going to help the case here for Vitality, but already very low is OG. They're going to go for this bomb plant. MBK sticking it. Man 2 there on the ramp to help him on 17 HP. Where will this go? Except for ZywOo, who knows exactly where to go at all times. Gets a little bit of an indication that they're not alone. And quick work is made of them. OG falters. OG falls, and we're going to see Vitality picking up this first pistol round. Still a scary situation to find yourself in.
Every nade that Vitality throw, does like 40, 50 damage, which is nuts. In this round, it's spread very, very thin, and that's still going to help boost up those stats. You've got to get that bomb down at some point in time, and so eventually something's got to give. Ooh. And that will look to come through now. Masuta not ready. MBK flicks down to him. 20 seconds. OG going to leave this one down to the wire as they go pushing on in. ZywOo's MP9 should have locked this round in pretty much, although I say that MBK, as sad as this is, he can't win the round. 4 seconds, he's got to land a jump shot. Oh, shots! Away from the folks back home, producing this wonderful Counter-Strike show that we've come to know and love. Apex is loving it right now as well. Down here towards the lower tunnels, he's opened up with one. Man over in tunnels, Issa is like, I certainly didn't throw that nade. So someone's still floating around down here, and they do manage to flush out Apex. So now this 4-on-4 and a B-site play looking likely. Only one man here. That man is Masuta. Ooh. And he gets away with a kill, but he'll get put in the ground. Not the most convincing spray from Shox down in mid, and they even deal with RPK. This is a sad round for Vitality. They have almost killed all three, but almost ain't worth anything, Trace.
At a monk-ass situation, 3-3.
Oh, and it's a B play running on in. Masuta not able to hold the line once more. And OG, when they want the B site, they get the B site. Shox is tagged on up through the doors, and this might be a save for Vitality.
Oh my
God. Could do that.
Masuta finding one through that smoke. Oh, there's a chance for even more here. It's actually Apex to just line them up, knock them down. Valde lost alive, gets put in the ground, and Team Vitality, they'll take a fourth. They finally greenlight that B site hold. Flash goes over, Shox not blind, and trade found almost immediately. ZywOo there was meant to go ahead and keep that in the favor of Vitality, but he's not able to do that. Long control taken in amongst all this madness. ZywOo and RPK still alive back inside of the A site, and now this wrap coming on in. Molotovs raining down into A. Apex is coming on this rotation. He's responsible for a hell of a lot, and he does catch MBK with utility trying to cross. He's wrapping in through long, looking to surprise this man back in the site, and he has surprised Apex. Now,
knife in hand. He's really gunning for it. It's going to be a tight fit. It's going to be a stretch. Not even sure it's possible at this point. I'm going to go ahead and side with it. No, but there was an idea there.
Gives it a go. Optimistic at best, but it's not going to be the round, unfortunately. They haven't actually done much mid to B work, so this is a good change of pace. Hitting the site that's been so good to them, but taking a different route. Okay.
Oh, and that route puts them in the firing line of Apex. He does turn back to middle. The super gets caught repositioning, and now they're set up outside of the site. Going to be a 4-on-2 retake here.
Get ready for a wild ride. Issa peeks the tunnels. It's ZywOo quick on the draw, and it's not going to stop there. End of the round, end of the half. It's going to be Vitality to pick up a 9th.
It's the 3rd of the series. Never would have thought it would come this far after how dominant Inferno was for Vitality, but OG have really made this one interesting. Now in the pistol, fighting up mid and cat. Valde's been pushed back, but he gets a kill on his retreat. Shox also dinked by a USP for 99. You don't see that every day, but when it does come through, well, you're left in a rough spot if you're Shox. Better than dead, I guess, but that might come soon. As OG flashed around the corner, nice shot comes through onto ZywOo, and 2 players down with a bomb as well. Double flash. I like the setup from OG, really trying to force aggression. Mazuta's going to get close, but not close enough.
Now they're able to make that round pretty close, so they know that, you know, that they could reset EG if they get this one here and now. It's a pretty big gamble to take. It hasn't left them with much utility, and so winning these fights is paramount, and they're not able to win them over at long. Alexa B and Valde will hold their own.
Team Vitality are the ones that are going to have to make the presence known, and they do on the A site. Quick dink. Alexa B stalling with the Molotov. Mantu with the Krieg. The spray is there, and the taps will finish the job. 2 kills. Only Shoxy left up. He may as well go down with a fight here if he can get any guns away from OG. He can continue to cripple the economy, but right now it's Vitality on their last legs.
Shox just, or not Shox rather. It looked like Masuta was lining up a smoke. I was wondering if he was going to throw that Shox smoke up and over, but instead Shox has dropped into CT.
Nice.
And he has the read that Alexa B's there. Does manage to shut him down, but in the meantime, this mid to B play is getting contained, albeit for a moment. ZywOo's Deagle shocks his P250. Is that enough to get a 10th round on the board for Team Vitality? It's only Valde left standing. And Shox deals with him out in the open. It's 3 for Shox, 2 for ZywOo, and a 10th on the board for Team Vitality.
In a good position. ZywOo not even going to consider this. Sometimes you just don't even realize. And Shox is sleeping at the wheel. No clue that Mantu had crossed, and now he's got a Krieg. Oh no, ZywOo. If he loses this orb, this round could fall apart. It's an eco for OG around the safe guns. Vitality, though, setting up towards the A site. Baited in. MBK's got a kill. There's another man hiding behind the stairwell. This is all over the place. Issa's dropped the bomb. The molly for ZywOo should get this frag, and RPK is going to push behind it. But does he expect 2 more men around this corner? It's a no. Trade for ZywOo. Down to 4. Can't find the flick, and Valde closes it with a USP. What a crazy round. OG don't even force. They don't even need to. Issa, though, shots through the smoke as Shox emerges. He will depart as quickly as he came through. Alexi B is going to flash his teammate out on long, and there's so many players here to come flash, but RPK was playing anti, looking away, dodging the dirty.
ZywOo's going to be over here to play around along just as long as he possibly can. Meanwhile, there's the peek, right into Issa's crosshairs. Goes for a second one, a fast flick. Can he find 3? No, that's going to be just enough to get Apex out of there. But it's the path that Apex must take to get into the site that's very worrisome. He does find some contact in the middle, and ultimately the top of middle is going to be what catches up with him. No time left in this round. ZywOo not clicking, and there you go.
Oh, and Alexa B's here to try and hold for this mid to B. He seems to be very aware of what's going on. Valde's even available to come in on a fast flank through the long doors should he be needed. Now, Apex might try and relive some heroics that we saw Shox do with a CT drop here in this round to try and cut off the rotations, but that's never going to arrive. RPK falls over at the B side of the map as well, but they do at least deal with MBK, the man trying to hold it down. Masuta wins his fight onto Issa in the tunnels. Alexa B tries to pick up the pace and gets shot in the mouth as a result. So now, 2-on-2, Valde and Mantu versus ZywOo and Masuta on the other side, and Valde's in with a double.
Wow.
The defuse comes in, and OG, they'll reach match and series point here.
They might just do it. Vitality looking to go fast and furious into this B site. Alexa B ready, but MBK is not flashed out. There's a team kill. That's a mess. Issa's on the AWP, and he's dropped the bomb as well. Flashed out of the site. It's been given up. It's been conceded here by OG. They have no choice.
Something that's so important is that Valde's coming in on this very, very long flank through those long doors, that position he was at earlier in the round. But this allows Shox to go undetected. They think that tunnels have been covered, and they have not. Shox could tear this whole round apart, but oh no! He's missed the spray. Valde gets removed in the tunnels, and now OG, they're looking to save. They're looking to flush this man out, and they can't get past Shoxy in the back, 12-15.
He is taking his time, his sweet time. Now they're going to contact it. No smoke, just a flash in. MBK is spraying. It's a bit of a miss, but he gets away with 2. Bomb dropped. OG still with a chance. How does he steal the guns from underneath their feet? MBK, the natural-born killer on 4, and it's just Shoxy alone. Oh dear, this lurk is a little too late.
Bomb control held for OG. They've got this site, they've got the package, they've got all their eggs in one basket, and Shox is a long way from home.
I've seen him.
They now know he's here, and while he does get Mantu, follows up onto Valde. Still more players against him, and it's MBK with an ace to secure the victory for OG and send his ex-teammates packing. Vitality, they get out of here, and OG will carry on.